All right, so here we have Ansen on the podcast, 21 years old, doing seven figures per year with Ecom. Yeah, welcome, and could you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. So my name is Anson. Um, I specialize in high ticket e-commerce. So everything I sell is like anywhere from 1,000 above per order. Um, and I where should I I guess like I can start from where I started.
Hmm.
I started around a year and a half ago, around February of 2024.
Yeah.
At that time, I'm still in college, but I was in college at that time. I go to Penn State, and you know, what caused me to start is like I don't want to work a regular job. My whole family's in business, so I already have like the business mind of like start something that creates assets for you rather than working with people,
Hmm.
uh, and being trapped in that 9 to 5, the rat race, shit like that. Um, And then I guess like I was trying any like from February to May, and I didn't make any sales, and I did make a couple sales, but I was losing money on every order um with each sale. So I had to like stop for like a few weeks, like think over everything and then start again. So I made my first order. I got my first order on May 20th. I still remember that day. It's really important to me.
So you got
Um,
a sale within the first 3 months or so?
I mean, I did get orders. Like I did marketing right.
Mm.
Um, I got my first order like the first month of starting. It's just like I didn't calculate the prices right.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was actually losing profit on every order. So that's why I stopped it. Yeah.
Did you learn from like YouTube and stuff like that?
So yeah. A lot of YouTube. Um, there was this one pretty good, two really good resources
Okay.
um, that I got that really helped me. I don't know if I should say that or promote them because the videos they have on YouTube is really good, but I also got their services
Yeah.
and also joined. One of them was a course, one of them is a marketing agency that provides like value on like how to make landing pages, how to make long form product pages, right? The content was good, but like when you actually get their service, it's like it's not good.
Okay.
So I don't know if I should say the name. Okay, I can tell you the course one that teaches you high ticket drop shipping. It's called Build Assets Online on YouTube.
Okay.
Um, they have like a lot of good videos on like how to start up something, right? Um, I guess how to find suppliers, what niches to go, like what niches mean, and like how to you know put your mindset, how to change your mindset so you can actually make money. That's what I got away from those assets online. Yeah,
So is this like mainly e-commerce specific, or do they give out a lot of different business advice and methods and stuff?
I'm pretty sure it's mainly e-commerce. I know they also offer another program that like flips land, but
Okay.
it's pretty private.
And
Um,
when you were starting off with business or trying to learn or get into it, was YouTube your first place?
YouTube, Reddit, those are the two places I went to. Then
Oh,
I also used ChatGPT. It didn't really help with generating ideas, but um, most of it was from Reddit and YouTube.
okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
And
Could you also cut out that part where I said if I don't know if this is like allowed in this video, etc.
yeah, for
That
sure.
part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, and so it seems like you said your family is into business, right? So if you don't mind me sharing, or if you don't mind sharing, what kinds of business are they doing?
So they are running several brick and mortar stores as well as like they have a lot of commercial properties. Um, yeah.
And you started this out by yourself?
the main reason I started, okay, so this is an interesting story, I guess. Like the main reason I started this specific store in February, but
Mm,
I tried to starting a lot of like drop shipping stores from like gimbals, like camera gimbals. Um, also did like some Alibaba, AliExpress stuff with like dumpling makers. It's kind of funny.
mm,
Um, back in like 2023 when I was like living by myself.
mm.
So yeah, I did start this myself.
Okay. And so I guess like the first products that you were trying to sell with ecom, is it different from what you're doing right now?
A lot different,
Okay.
yes.
What were you doing in the very beginning? Like what were we selling?
In the really beginning, are you
Like the first product.
really beginning of like first product? I think it was like a dumpling maker, like those plastic ones
Oh,
that
okay.
no one would buy.
The
I
flipping.
wouldn't even buy that shit.
I see that a lot on TikTok.
Yeah, bro. And I tried to market it on Meta. It didn't work. No,
Oh,
mhm.
it's not profitable.
I mean, the website was shit. Everything about it was shit. Like I would be surprised if it made a sale, even one sale.
Well, what are some other products that you've tried selling?
I tried selling car lifts. I try to get into that industry, but it's really regulated. Meaning, like car lifts, if you sell the wrong car lift, or if you sell like something that breaks, you have a lot of liability on your hands. And a lot of factories, a lot of manufacturers or suppliers in the US, they
Mhm.
don't. It's very high barrier to entry. They don't just let you sell it for them,
This is car
unless
lift.
you have a
What
record or
you said car lifts?
car lifts. Yeah, like
What
like
was that?
automatic car lifts. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Isn't that like pretty expensive?
Yeah, it's high ticket. That's the first thing I try to sell after like buying that course, the online course of selling high ticket items.
Yeah, and what are some other products that you've tried selling?
Other products,
Yeah.
um, medical supplies.
Oh, okay.
Right after that didn't work because you need to be like a regulated entity. I don't know what it is, but you have to sign a lot of government forms.
Mm,
Didn't have the credentials to sell. Um, I did try to sell like hair care products as well.
yeah.
That didn't work out either because we can't sell direct to consumer. It's this hair brand company only sells to salons or like B2B.
Okay. And how many products do you think you've tested or tried out before you had your first success?
I would say like six or seven, and each of them taking at least 1 or 2 months. Yeah.
And why does it take that long?
Well, see, like the first product I sold, it's not even just the product, but making the website. It's my first time trying to make a website, my first time learning everything. So like with each product like that failed, I guess like I learned and took something away from it. It took so long because there's a lot of different things that you have to do when just selling a product. I mean, you can make a TikTok shop now. I
Mhm.
don't know how. I'm not in that field, but like you can do that. But like the way I do is I make a Shopify store. I buy a domain, make a Shopify store, go on Photoshop or Canva,
Yeah.
and then make the logo, choose the brand colors, do the
Mhm.
design, and then after I try to launch a meta, get no sales,
Mhm.
figure out why. So it's like every yeah. Yeah. So like every product I try to sell, I used what I learned before to try to make it better.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
make my make um, make my opportunity to sell.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
makes sense.
that makes sense. It seems like you're testing out a lot of unconventional products. Like you're going out of your way to find like things that aren't ordinary. So you probably try to
Yeah,
find like maybe were you thinking that from those that you might have like an opportunity to make profits when other people are doing.
Yeah, that's one character flaw I had, or one oversight I had in the past, right? I thought like I have to find something that's not saturated.
Okay.
Um, but um, I mean, you can, but there's also like what I realize now that there's also a lot of opportunity
Yeah.
in creating something like if you want to start e-commerce, you can still create something in a saturated market as long as you do it better than your competitors,
Mhm.
you know, or offer something unique
Yeah.
within that niche. You can still make
Right now, do you think the niche or the product you're selling is in a saturated market or not so?
I would say, uh, so my niche, it's hard to describe.
Mhm.
I guess this niche is like under a broader niche. This
Okay.
broader niche, it's really saturated.
Okay.
But and for example, right, like computer hardware. I'm not selling this, but computer hardware.
Yeah.
Say computer hardware is really saturated, but then there's a market or a niche for CPUs. There's many different types of CPUs, stuff like that. That is not that saturated. So the niche is not that saturated. There's still a lot of opportunity to grow, which is why I'm not talking about my niche specifically. But the niche it's under, it's pretty saturated.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. And I know you don't want to leak it, so I'm not going to leak it, or else you'll destroy your business.
People Yeah, I used to also make reels, and like people were asking me, or not reels. I made a Reddit post that did pretty well. It's pretty sure it's like top three of r/slash drop shipping of all time. And people were asking me what niche it is, and I didn't tell them. And they got fucking pissed. If you're
You
you
have to
know
be careful. Sometimes people have insiders at Shopify that can easily, find your store based off very little information. So you have to be really careful.
really, I mean, even if they know what niche, I guess like I'm just being over cautious. Um, I guess I'm just being overly cautious because we are implementing a lot of different like systems and features that sets us really far apart and creates a high barrier to entry for any competitors. But I guess that's just my personality.
And how did you find the current niche or product that you work in? Did you find from
By
ads?
luck, by luck. I was just testing out whatever, and I got lucky, and it hit.
Okay. And you're doing organic, or no, you're doing paid ads, obviously, right?
I'm doing what?
You're doing paid ads.
Yeah, I'm doing paid ads, specifically Google ads and Bing ads. We have someone doing PMax, they're doing search campaigns. We, yeah, like shopping campaigns, shopping ad campaigns.
And that's working better for you than TikTok ads or Meta ads.
Yes, because our products are more of a considered purchase.
Hmm.
Um, Google ads and Bing ads do better.
Okay. So it's more higher intense people because I know like,
Very high.
okay,
Yes.
got it. Yeah. And it seems that for high intent purchases, Google's pretty good compared to, TikTok or Meta. That's what I hear.
Yeah, Meta and I mean Meta, it plays hand in hand. That's what I heard from, my guy who's running Google Ads for us.
Okay.
Um, Google Ads is more for bottom funnel, right? Like people who already know what they want, they're just searching up this product type and then you're just exploring different product types. Like for example, if you want a computer, you want to use search it on Google, right? And then there's a lot of different computers. And then there's like sponsor ads, we just pop up there. With Meta and TikTok, what they do is they create awareness.
Mhm.
So, oh, I didn't know I wanted this product. Oh, maybe it looks interesting. Maybe I'll buy it. Mhm.
Mhm. And so now you have a media buyer working for you, basically, right?
Sorry.
So you have a media buyer, like an advertiser working for you, like doing the ads for you.
Well, he's full time. He doesn't just do ads. He runs some of the operation sides of business. He does mostly front end, so he's like in charge of sales and marketing.
Okay.
Basically everything front end from design, etc.
Mhm.
and I focus on the systems, building up the systems to achieve that.
Okay. And is this like a business? Is he a business partner or is he someone you're hiring?
He is someone I hired and decided to give profit sharing to
Okay.
because of like the amount of experience that he has. Ran a business before, worked with the advertisement he did was for multi-billion dollar companies at the time. He's 50. He has a kid, so yeah, experience. He's like my mentor.
Okay. Oh, he's your mentor. Okay. Interesting.
Well, not. I mean, in a sense, yeah. Like
Yeah.
he has a lot more experience in business than I do.
Okay.
Uh,
Got
but
it. How do you find him? Just curious.
yeah. So remember like the marketing agency I told you about, like that's a good resource, but their service is shit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
He used to run that company. He didn't make it. He helped the owner.
Okay.
He was the CEO, but he
Mhm.
wasn't the owner. And
Okay.
he got fired because there were some personal issues that he went through. And then like he started working for this marketing agency while I was still a client of the marketing agency, and he was like a consultant.
Okay.
Uh, so we connected because I was gonna leave that marketing agency, and either way, like their services was shit. They just do the bare minimum
Yeah.
to keep you on. I mean, that's the agency model, but they just do the bare minimum to keep you on their plan.
Mhm.
But yeah, they just don't care.
And he
So I
started.
was gonna leave, but then this guy hit me up. Hey, like there's so much potential with your ads,
Mhm.
right? I want to help you, something like that. And then we
Okay.
just started working together. First, he did just advertisements,
Mhm.
um, and then he just grew from there, and I trusted
And did you start
him.
working with him before you became profitable with your current product, or like after you started becoming profitable?
Sorry,
So did he start working with you before you began to be profitable, or like afterwards?
it was still afterwards. Yeah, it was just we aren't reaching our potential with the marketing agency. Like
So,
we're losing a lot of leads, a lot of purchases
okay.
from work. Yeah.
So it seems like you discovered something that was working very well, and then you both saw potential in that, and then so you began working together.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that
basically.
makes sense. You must be really good at the back end and the systems then. I mean, you discovered, and then yeah. So would you say that it's mostly the product that's important, or more of the ads in order to become profitable?
If I would have to choose one or two, I mean, I can't choose. I guess I don't know, man. It
50.
depends. Depends. I guess ads, because if you choose an amazing product and then you fuck up the marketing, you're still not going to make any money.
Yeah.
But there's a chance with good marketing you can sell any product. I guess that's my answer.
Okay.
But I think what's most important is uh, what's most like in terms of like making money
Mhm.
or what's most important. I guess it's the mindset, the owners, how like what you think about.
Yeah. How much money did you burn in order to become profitable? Because I know it's kind of like a trader. In order to become profitable, you have to
Mhm.
pay a lot. It's almost like a college education tuition, and then you start making money.
I guess I at the time I thought it was a lot, but it's only 5K.
Oh
Uh,
wow, that's not bad at all. Yeah.
maybe 7K because I bought the course too. And then I burned like 5K on ads for
Okay.
Google
Okay.
without making any money, but I got a lot of data from it.
Mhm.
So yeah, in the 5 to 7K range. So
Okay. And do you think you got pretty lucky with how early you found your profitable product and got your ads?
I would say so, yeah, yeah. I mean, I did drive like for DoorDash
Okay.
um, for a while, just trying to support, a business before all of this happened. So I did try for around like a year and a few months before even making money. at all.
And you started basically your second year of college, right?
I started making money
Or I mean,
my
like,
second semester of college, second semester,
okay, okay, okay.
because I did take a gap year, but I did have AP credits that allowed me to skip some classes.
Uh-huh.
I only have to do 3 years of college,
Oh, okay.
3 years off or something. I don't know, but I don't focus on education. Yeah.
Well, what major are you, by the way? I'm just curious.
I'm in business management. I was gonna do psychology,
Okay.
switch to like in Penn State there's something called like CN, so like corporate innovation and entrepreneurship, which is kind of like teaching you how to think better, how to be innovative, I guess. It's kind of bullshit. So I switched it to like business management because it's something I actually see myself in, you know.
Okay. And how do you feel about classes starting pretty soon? It starts pretty soon for you, right?
Yeah, I think it's on the 25th.
Okay.
Today, let me check the calendar actually.
That's 25 is Monday. It's the same for USC.
Oh yeah, so I have to go back on the 24th.
Okay.
So that's shit, that's a week and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I feel? I
I mean,
mean,
well,
I get to see my friends again, you know.
um,
Um, I'm gonna have a lot less time for business. That's my main focus. And that kind of I already set up like, time blocks. So I guess I can try. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be really hard.
how are you gonna do this? Like, have 2 or 3 dedicated hours per day to focus on school, and then the rest just like business or so.
So I don't have any classes on Friday. I wish I could show some the schedule.
Yeah. And you can just
But okay. It's
right.
like in the morning, morning up until I think it's like 3. That's like when all my classes. I don't have any classes after like
Okay. You're actually gonna go to
that.
classes.
That ends after 3. So, and then after then I have like a spot for, lunch, the gym, and then like after that I have like every day it's like 3 hours, 4 hours of business work.
Okay. That's pretty
But
little.
it's enough. It's honestly enough. I guess like the one thing is like I have weekly cadences of meetings with my staff.
Okay.
Uh, I gotta figure out new meeting times because a lot of those meeting times are during times when I have class. Or
Mhm.
I have to set up a system that runs the meeting without me. Um,
Well, how many people do you
that's the yeah, go on.
how many people do you have employed?
I think around 11 right now.
11. Okay. Wow. Are they like VAs? What do they do?
So 3 of them are customer support.
Okay.
One of them is he runs a team. So I pay him, but he pays his team to do the work. He's an R&D. Another one, R&D meaning like design research, creating assets for us. That's really technical assets.
Okay.
And then another one is more artistic rendering kind of guy. And then we have that guy I mentioned that does operations and marketing.
Mhm.
Um, Another one is also in the artistic. So we have 2 in artistic, 1 in technical, 3 in customer support, 1 in operations and management, and then I gotta check my Slack.
I mean,
You know. Oh, and then we have 2 in like AI. AI, like these 2 people use lovablemake.com. They use we use Airtable, so we gotta sync a lot of these things up, creating like software. One of them is the business layer that I think that's 11, right? Yeah. So there you go.
I'm curious, like, besides the customer support people, I don't understand how exactly they work and benefit your business.
Um, so they benefit my business because I'm investing every profit I make, most of it,
Oh,
into the business for the firm. So all of these staff have are creating either software or assets for us
Yeah.
that will allow us to grow in the future.
Okay. What kinds of
So that's
software?
automated system. Sorry.
Like for software for a system.
Okay, so for one example, we built a software that when you insert an image, because we as a company are very image heavy, meaning clients will most likely buy if we have better images than our competitors.
Okay.
Um, so
Yeah.
we create our own images from scratch.
Mhm.
So we need to find a way to IP or like protect it, you know.
Okay.
So we created a software that allows us to watermark
Okay.
um, these photos and then post this. So even if you crop it out, it still is, like we can file suits against them if they do copy our
So it's just like
images.
you're making your own designs, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what makes you unique. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's more to that. Yeah. But
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Would you say that you're like an artistic person yourself, like design focused?
I would say so, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess like for those who don't know what product he's selling, it doesn't make sense, but it does make sense, once you understand. Obviously, I'm not gonna say.
Wait, I told you before?
You told me before.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So it makes sense to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, makes a lot of
Mhm.
sense. Yeah, because honestly, during my sophomore year, I was trying to sell the exact same product that you're selling. Um, like
The exact same niche.
yeah, exact same niche, exact same products. Of course, you're making your own, like you're designing your own difference, but I was trying to, get it off of AliExpress. There's some really nice looking products and sell it on my own websites. I would try to post it on Pinterest because Pinterest is very good for designs and artistic stuff.
We're actually going to use Pinterest. We're expanding into Pinterest and
Or-
Meta. I'm pretty sure um, either Q4 or next year.
Yeah, yeah. So Pinterest. Yeah, and honestly, I think it would work pretty well because if you create new designs, like that's what Pinterest loves, especially if the um if the image is crisp.
Mhm. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Um, it's more of like a trade secret, but um, with this product that we're talking about, most of the online stores that sell this kind of product use the same use the same photos that's
Yeah.
scraped from AliExpress.
Mhm.
So when clients look at it, they know like they're not dumb.
Yeah.
They know it's like, hey, it's made from China.
Yeah.
We are creating renderings,
Mhm.
meaning photos that is different.
Yeah.
Not creating designs per se, but new, renderings and new environments.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess like if you're not making your own designs, then you can just reverse search and you can find like thousands of the same. Like if it's very unlikely
Where
that
branding comes into play.
yeah, it's very unlikely that the client will see that image for the first time. I guess like how did you manage to become profitable selling what you're selling? I mean, you don't have to share if it might potentially leak what you're selling, but I'm just curious. Like how did
Am
you
I profitable?
mention?
Well, the cost of this product in China is much more cheaper than the cost of it in the US. And many of the big players, the brick and mortar stores that have very, like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Very big stores use
Mhm.
the same kind of like fulfillment method. They
Okay.
they buy from China, store it as inventory, they sell it for a higher price, and they just put their brand on it.
Yeah.
Even though yeah, and they make a lot.
No. So you
Mhm.
think you beat them through the fulfillment, your competition?
Do I beat them through my fulfillment?
Yeah, like how did you stand out? How did you beat your competition? Because most people are unable to be profitable with, the product that you're.
I would say branding.
Brand.
I would say investing in features that sets you apart from these other companies. Um, and your service to clients.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Service as in customer.
To talk afterwards. If you did try to sell like I sold, we gotta talk after private.
Sorry, what do you say?
We gotta talk to get like talk in private after this.
Yeah,
If
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
you actually try to sell the exact same things I sold, like, I tried to sell, that's kind of crazy.
Um, okay. And okay, I'm trying to think of some other questions. We'll cut this part out. Let's see. What do your parents think of this? Your family, your friends, or do they know?
They know.
Like,
My parents, they're okay with it. I guess they're a little bit proud. It's really hard to make them proud because they're pretty big and pretty wealthy. I mean, like they did a lot from nothing.
okay,
With my friends, I guess I don't really talk about it a lot, so it doesn't come up, but they just know I have money, I guess.
yeah. Do you not flex or get watches or drive supercars?
Funny story. I bought a BMW, an M8,
Okay.
and I crashed it 2 days later. It happened like 2 days later. So now I decided, hey, like, this is God telling me maybe now is not the time. Maybe I'm still too immature. I gotta focus, be humble. So I just got like a Kona, a Honda Icona. Just
Yeah,
got a
yeah. I mean,
SUV.
you seem like a very humble entrepreneur. Like,
A lot of people say differently. I guess like in the past, I was definitely not humble. Um, I was really arrogant. Um, like really arrogant. I thought I was better than everyone. I thought I ruled the world just because I made a couple, some money online.
Mhm.
But what I didn't realize is like people like you, people like other people, a lot of other people, they make a lot more than me, and they're probably a lot more humble than me. You know, so it's
Yeah,
you learn as you go.
like last year I was talking to a lot of, eight, nine-figure people and they're all humble. Like they don't say what they're doing. They're always listening and curious and they don't talk about themselves too much. It's really surprising. Yeah.
Yeah,
But at the same time, you need to get yourself um known out there so that you can network with other people. Yeah. What do
yeah, yeah. I definitely get that. That's something I've been missing. That's why I wanted to try this interview. It's the
you
first interview I had, so that's
what
why
do
I wanted to try to get myself out there. To see how it is. Yeah,
what do you think humbled you in business or like in general?
my parents' lectures.
Oh, okay.
Crashing the M8.
Okay.
And thinking like, hey, this can all go away tomorrow.
Yeah.
And also, even if I made like billions of dollars, like in profit, if I don't, have other things in my life like family and friends, like and this is not a bullshit answer. Like, I won't be happy. I'm just being genuine. I won't be happy.
Yeah.
What's there left to do after I have that much money,
Yeah.
So that's why I guess that's what taught me to be humble. It's just always remembering those things.
Mhm. Yeah, that's it seems like you learn pretty fast. Some people it takes losing entire business or losing everything to, become humble in that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you learn as you go. I mean,
Um,
I got lucky. I got really lucky.
mhm. Are you like scared that you might lose it or you're trying to diversify your business to help protect?
Like, could you repeat that again? Sorry.
Are you ever paranoid or scared about losing your business or that, something might happen, even one little thing might change and, it might go to zero or wanting to diversify businesses?
Um, yes and no. I guess like I'm always paranoid. I was really paranoid in the beginning because I didn't believe in what I was selling. I
Mhm.
thought I was just scamming people because dropshipping, like buy from China, sell in the US, just make the difference.
Mhm.
That's how I thought back then. So I was really scared. I just didn't it didn't sit right owning what I owned. But
Mhm.
now it's like I'm reinvesting everything the business makes to make the products better, to make it actually worth the value that we're advertising to the client, and they're happy when they get it. No, if that's our goal right now, and so I'm not scared of that. Scared of losing my business in that way.
Mhm.
I am scared, or not scared. I would guess like I am, in this market, even though like stocks are pretty high, like the consumer confidence index is really low,
Okay.
and I am nervous that the economy might go into recession, and you know, because my product also it correlates really heavily with whether or not the economy is in a recession
Mm.
or in a growing stage. So I am nervous about that.
Okay, got it. Yeah. But it seems like you enjoy what you're doing because, like you're kind of an artist in your own way. It's like designing things that you're proud of, even if you don't make sales, you're probably proud of your own products, right?
Um, yeah, yeah, I will be. Not quite yet, not there yet, but I will be.
Yeah, that's a good place to be. When you're satisfied and proud, even with no results, that's a very good place to be in. Having a lot of abundance. Like each sale is like a cherry on top. That's how happy people are happy. They just have low expectations and they're already satisfied with what they do. Everything else is like a bonus. Yeah. So it seems like that's where you are, or that's something that you're getting to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I want to be. Not quite there yet, but I want to be there.
And you've probably had a lot of, you've definitely had a lot of happy clients. Do they like talk about uh, your products and maybe show you pictures of where they put it in their house and like
Yeah, yeah. We get a lot of reviews. Some of them bad. I'm not gonna lie, not all of them are good. And especially in this industry, it's really hard to satisfy a customer. Um, so when we do, it's like it makes me feel really good and really satisfied. Um, they sometimes talk about the quality of it, sometimes talk about the service.
yeah.
Yeah. Mostly those two. Delivery time is a pain in the ass
Mm.
for them, but there's still a lot. It's a work in progress. I wouldn't say all the customers are happy right now. I guess like averaging like around like a 3 to 4 star. I would say if I had to say so myself, I'm being
Okay.
honest.
Yeah.
Um, but we're trying to get to the 5 star.
Mhm. Did you get to seven figures pretty fast, or was it like gradual?
I mean, let me check. What do you mean by that?
Like some people in ecom, it takes a while to get there. Like maybe it's a gradual progress, or maybe it's zero.
I think it was pretty gradual for me. Let me check my stats right now. So we started May 20th. I'll just do last 365 days. We really popped off January of this year.
Mhm.
Um, Before then, our highest month, so from May to December, our highest month was 89K. January was our first 100K,
Mhm.
and ever since then, we're making 6 figures a month, every month.
Nice.
Yeah. So I guess like it took me um so May 20th to December, right? last year. So May 20th to December, we only made 349. Okay.
Okay.
Um, but um, this year we're right now we're at 1.6 mil.
Mhm.
Um, and I don't know if that answers your question. You're asking like how long it took me to hit 1 million. I guess it took me probably a month. Not a year.
It seems like you're gradually improving little by little in different aspects, and that's what's allowing you to have a gradual growth.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. How many ads are you making? Like how frequently?
How many ads?
Yeah.
I would have to check. I don't handle that shit. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's just one PMax in Google Ads and one PMax in Bing. And our this guy who does marketing, bro,
Hmm.
we have like hundreds of thousands of negative keywords.
Okay.
Hundreds. We pay software to track what search terms are in this PMax campaign. Um, and we use analytics and statistics to go about these things. So he's goaded. He's really goaded. Uh,
That's great that you're hands-on,
but
that you can really focus on what you need to focus on instead of having so many different parts and like having your eyes everywhere.
I mean, that's something I have to unlearn, right? In the beginning, I wanted to control everything about the business, but it just left me with stress. Couldn't sleep well, stuff like that. Now I just focus on my place right now is to increase product types in this niche,
Mhm.
and to find and to build. I guess like my role right now is to do that. Currently, it's to project manage
Mhm.
the staff, some of them, and to upkeep and collaborate between like have these staff that work in our company collaborate with each other to make new things, and also to have new supplier and company relations. That's my role.
Yeah. Seems like you're a very big systems guy. How do you learn this? Because that's one of the hardest things about business is having the right people doing the right things and having them work together and be profitable on top of that. So how do you figure out and learn that?
I'm not an expert by any means. Like it's still a novice, if I'm being honest. Um, you learn as you go, man. You know, first, I guess I think the first thing, um, before January, I just did whatever. I just had to do like two lists for myself, block it, and just did that. But over time, I guess I realized like, hey, like, what did I realize? Like the system, like not system, this business is so unorganized, right? And back in January, it was just myself. Um,
Okay.
so slowly I began hiring. And I hired one more person. He did like product listings on Shopify for me, but really it was all right.
Yeah.
But now it's just not a good fit. Um, but you know, I started hiring people one by one, and like as I just did those tests, like I thought of like, hey, like how like if I want to do this again, what should I do? So I created workflows. I use Maro. I used to use Lucidchart and Maro, you know, create like a graph, like what should happen after this, and then create those things. Like create a place to store the databases, create a list, create this and that. Um, and then, you know, it just grows from there.
Okay. That's pretty nice. Yeah. I'm gonna need to ask you about the workflow later because I'm curious. I'm a
Of
super
course, man.
nice person, so um yeah.
Of
Um
course. No problem.
you're probably not gonna go into other products, right? You're probably gonna stick with your brand, your product that you have now, and like go all in on it.
You know, my wish is to have this current brand expand
Yeah.
other brands. Um, like and into other industries. So like subsidiaries of this company and investments into technology, into real estate, maybe
Hmm.
buying businesses under a different trade name or DBA name. But for this specific brand, I would probably want it to stay in this niche. We are still not done yet. We only have six product types out of the 30, 40 possible product types in this niche. We have not tested, which we see great potential in doing so.
Okay.
But we have to get the foundation right first, which is what we're doing now.
That's good. And you're building it to eight figures in by 2026. So
That's the goal. That's the goal.
yeah, you'll make it. Um, so you just keep improving gradually, like focusing on every detail, improving bit by bit every day, and then you're gonna
Yeah, improving business bit by bit
okay.
every day. That's the goal.
Sounds good.
And honestly, I don't. I feel like I always feel like I'm not doing that much. My computer's about to die. This laptop, bro. The battery life is shit. It's at 30. It's at 39. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
Okay.
39.
So,
Right, yeah.
what did I say? Can you remind me what I said?
Oh, it feels like you're not doing a lot.
Yeah, I feels like I'm not doing a lot because I'm just joining meetings, this and that.
Um,
I feel like I'm slacking off a bit for the last couple of weeks or months.
um,
Because I was so used to actually doing these tasks myself
hmm.
before I hired anyone. So, you know, I'm slowly transitioning to knowing what I have to do. Like I told you, hey, like right now my role is project management. My role is, connecting with external companies for partnerships, suppliers, these other companies, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm slowly transitioning into that role because that's what's best for the company.
That makes sense. Yeah. Hmm.
A lot of these things I've learned from the operations and marketing person.
Okay. You said you learned from other people? Oh, like the guy that
The
you
the guy, the
okay.
guy that's basically a partner that does profit sharing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like a people thing. Business is a people thing for sure. For clients and for learning about business, working business, definitely a people thing.
Yeah.
Do you think you're good with people? I
Maybe.
mean,
Maybe I do tend, if I'm being quite honest, I don't know. It's like sometimes I get really, really shy, but
uh,
sometimes very, very extroverted. It's it depends on the environment itself, whether or not I'm familiar with it. Hey, like I know you right now, so I guess I can easily talk to you, but I was really nervous when we started this interview. But
yeah,
like as I get used to it, I guess, I become a lot more talkative. I guess I am a people person because I feel like, you just gotta be genuine, gotta be yourself. And yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's something that I realized is that starting out with business, I think that I'm the best and, you know, I'm better than anyone else. And then I become humbled and then realize that I actually need to surround myself with high level people and listen and learn and be humble, or else I'm not gonna grow. So yeah, it's
I mean,
definitely.
and it's really valid. Yeah.
I mean, I hope you start, um, talking with other people in my network. They're doing 8 to 9 figures, so I kind of share what they're doing, secret methods that can help you. Because sharing information, you don't lose anything, unless you're giving out secret information that might cause competition. But otherwise, information you don't lose anything. You just both mutually gain. So
Definitely. Definitely. See, the thing is, like, I have to see if my information is valuable. The thing I want to, like, the last thing I want to do is waste their time because, in a network of like people who make a decent amount of money, um, their time is the most important thing for me, even, right? For you too. So that's if I do talk to other people, I have to make sure, hey, like we both get value.
mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
we should. I'm going to host a bunch of um events throughout the year, so maybe we can link. You're in the East Coast, so maybe yeah, I'll
I,
introduce you
I,
to.
I traveled to Korea 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
And
okay.
California is a breeze, bro. California, I'm going to go to California to meet with my R&D lead um, soon, anyways. I'm
Okay.
planning on December or maybe next year, January. We'll see.
Right.
Um, if you want an event, easy flight, like a plane ticket, a couple nights at a hotel, no problem for me.
Yeah. All right. You gotta tell us the story with the BMW M8. Like, how did you crash that?
Yo,
Like,
yeah. It's a few weeks ago, so I still get flashbacks. Yeah.
oh,
I
really?
got like a scar on it. It was pretty bad before, but it healed now. It's right there. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of blurred in the camera. Um,
The glass or something?
but
Or from the glass?
sorry, you're cutting out, I think.
Oh yeah, sorry. Was it the glass that cut you or something?
I think it was the airbag. It's like a burn, abrasion
Uh,
from the airbag coming out. So what happened, bro? I'm so fucking dumb. Bro. It's kind of sad. Okay, so I was at a red light. You
hmm.
know, I was in a BMW. I thought, like, damn, like I want to drive fast. Like, this is so cool. I love this car. Right? I was gonna go get coffee. It's like literally a 7 minute drive from my house. I was gonna go get coffee and then have a meeting with the operations guy. As I was gonna go get coffee, I was at an intersection at the red light intersection. I turned left, but I turned my ABS off because it's in sports mode because I wanted to drive fast. So ABS, I think it's called ABS, but it's like the stabilizer where it allows you to not drift.
Yeah.
Accelerated fast, drifted. There's, there's a turn. I drifted, and then like I was trying to correct the drift. I think it's my first time. I was scared as fuck. I didn't correct it. Instead, I crashed into two cars.
Oh
I
no.
was stuck.
Okay, so
So
they're parked on the side probably.
yeah, so I drifted. No, so it's like a two-way street. I drifted and I crashed into like two other cars
Oh,
that were stopped, waiting on the red light to go.
you have,
So of
you have insurance on that?
course,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I got it's total, it's totaled. I got it back, the money back.
Okay.
So, I'm probably gonna invest in some properties near me, trying to flip it, or not flip it, or maybe rent it, see how it goes, learn from my parents instead of buying a car right now. I'll just, I got the Kona,
Mhm.
easy daily driver. So
Was
just be
it
humble, lay low, focus on making money up until I can buy hundreds of M8s. Maybe I'll buy one.
yeah. Is the M8 a rear wheel drive or is it like all wheel?
It was all wheel.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing I almost did the same thing with the Ferrari F8. Like, you accelerate while you're turning and you just like lose control. It's terrible. Yeah.
It's scary, bro. It's scary.
Um,
Mhm.
cars. Um, do you
Yeah.
travel a lot? I guess like you go to Korea, do you or do you
Yeah,
travel?
yeah, I did. I went there just for fun. I was gonna go to China. I
Mm.
couldn't get my visa, so I got my plane ticket before getting my visa. My visa got rejected. So I was like, hey, I have to go somewhere. I might as well go to Korea. So I just went to Korea, check it out
Okay. Like by yourself or with your family?
by myself.
Wait, doesn't that get lonely or no?
Huh?
Doesn't that get lonely or no?
No, I made quite a few friends there actually. Um, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I met someone who had friends, so I just hung out with their friends and then hung out with their friends,
Okay.
and then we just hung together. Yeah.
Mm.
I was nervous you know, about that though.
Mhm. It seems like a lot of your friends, um, they're just normal people. So I guess like with them, do you I imagine that you don't talk too much about business. It's just like business is here and with your friends, it's kind of like you keep it out.
Yeah, yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot actually. It's like I'm not saying my friends aren't good, like the current friends aren't good, like but maybe having a few friends who are, I mean, Eric,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's really into business. He's more into business, more focused than I am.
Mhm.
No, he's one of my really good friends. He does business, but having more business friends who, you know, have really high goals. No, it wouldn't hurt to have, and it'll be really nice to have to run idea like what you said, run ideas by each other, maybe even work together. Me working in the same room with someone who's also working on their own stuff motivates me to work because we're both working. If I'm just alone here in my house working, it's like, hey, it wouldn't hurt just to take a nap or some games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially us as like young, you know, early 20s Asians entrepreneurs, very rare. So,
I wouldn't say it's that rare. In USC, isn't there a lot of like entrepreneurs there or no?
I know a few. I know a few, but most of my network and friends, they're just from around the world. Um, I actually need to do a better job of that because I have not been working on that at all, like on campus network. Yeah.
Maybe
I wonder how you link with those people. Like I was thinking just have like a banner like in the center of campus, like, if like like millionaire entrepreneurs, like like college entrepreneurs, let's talk or something like that. I don't
I
know.
bet there's like a club for that. Like, there like I met Eric in an entrepreneurship club. So
Yeah.
in USC, there's definitely some of them who are, people interested or
Yeah.
want to connect with, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll try it out. Like usually I clown on those because a lot of them are wannabe-preneurs where they're like trying to be entrepreneurs, but like it's kind of hilarious.
You
Like,
shouldn't clown on them, man. We were there at one point too.
yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Okay. Yeah. You're definitely not going to go. You're going to focus on your business.
If my mom really wants me to study and study and study, my dad wants me to, hey, take the risk, bro. You know, build this business. So it's still up in the air. If I am doing graduate school, definitely not at Penn State.
Mhm.
Um, definitely like NYU or USC. I was gonna go to Shanghai and NYU Shanghai,
Mhm.
but then I took a gap year. Then I went to Penn State.
Okay. Yeah. Hmm. So you see yourself doing business within the next 5, 10 years, but it seems like you like to keep things well-rounded in your life. So the people that you're with and stuff like that.
So this is my mindset, man. I don't know if it's too personal, but um, business is not my main goal. It never was. It's
Okay.
just a means to have financial freedom, financial and time freedom.
Yeah.
With those freedoms, what I really want to do, I want to go skydive. I want
Mhm.
to travel the world, snowboard, like
Yeah.
like day after day.
Mhm.
Maybe I want to build nonprofits. I just want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want and not have money being a concern.
Yeah.
That's the main goal for me. So having a business is just a means to an end.
Mhm.
Money is important, but it's not gonna make me happy, bro. So
Yeah, that's good because when the money is your end goal, then no matter how much you have, you'll never be satisfied. Even Rockefeller, the richest man alive.
I mean, think about it. What can you do with money, bro? Okay, buy a yacht, buy 10. And then what?
Yeah.
Like, cool, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to rule the world. Take that shit out. Take that shit out. But yeah. Oh, has this been helpful?
Yeah, it's been really
How
cool. Um,
were my responses like a little bit just like all over the place? Was it pretty focused?
you're very natural and authentic. I really like that. Something.
Like I got into like three car crashes. I was suspended twice. or 3 times in middle school. Um, yeah.
Okay. Wait, you got so were you like were you like a pretty bad kid like in school?
I would say so. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so. Like, not a lot of people liked me in school,
Oh,
if I'm
okay.
being honest.
I mean, is
Yeah.
that kind of like how entrepreneurs are wanting to rebel against being put under a system, like wanting your own freedom?
Yeah, I mean, that's everything that drove this, drove what I'm doing now, Um, because otherwise, if I don't build for myself, then I have to make money somehow. I'm going to be trapped in a system where I work for other people, get all the value extracted from me,
Mhm.
and be trapped in a place where I can't take off whenever I want. I can't travel whenever I want.
Mhm.
Um, to me personally, it just seems like a life that is really difficult. Really, it takes away your dream.
It's probably
Yeah.
like you have like this immense fear that's pushing you to success, and you have this dream that's pulling you to success. So both things working to push you up or push you up. That's kind of what I'm.
Exactly. What about for you? I mean, I don't know
It's
if
exactly the
you.
same. Like that was probably that scared me to death. Just being under
Yeah.
system, having other people tell me what to do, having other people controlling my life, my time, 9 to 5 essentially, which extends to my life basically. And
Mm.
I was employing a bunch of people in their 40s, 50s, and then they're asking me like, "Oh, can I go pick up my daughter? Can I go pick up my son from school?" Like, and me realizing that I have complete control over like whether they can do that, like that's crazy. It's crazy to think that someone could someone could basically decide what you can and can't do. It's
I mean,
scary.
that's the corporate world.
Yeah.
So,
All
I
right.
mean, it's kind of sad, bro, because like I have the same thing happen to me. Like that, the operations and marketing guy, he always apologizes for, things that he can't control. So I'm like,
Mhm.
bro, it's really fine. I understand.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like a life and like I'd rather die than go through that system. So for me, like it meant
Mhm.
either I die or like either I succeed or I die trying. Like that was the mindset basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you only have one life to live, bro. Why not try, even if it hurts? I wanna rebuild a system. I thought about that a lot, creating nonprofits to rebuild. There's some in Canada. I forgot what the school is called, but like it teaches kids based on their interests instead of like forcing math and like these general topics onto them.
Yeah.
So they have like interest and passion instead of like being burned down or like, you
Mhm.
know.
Do you have like any other dreams or goals or maybe like fun businesses that you want to build? Maybe like you want to open like a cafe or a restaurant or just a random interesting business, something on
It's
the
gonna sound insane to you.
yeah.
I kind of want to change the world. I want world peace.
Mhm.
I know it's probably impossible, right? Like countries fighting over the dumbest shit ever. Um, uh, Racism, especially against Asians. I really hate that. And I hate it with my whole heart. How it's like normalized. I don't know if it's normalized now. I'm not on social media that much. When I was growing up, when
Mhm.
I've seen friends, how my parents talked about it. No, it's really normalized. Like you call someone an Asian person a chink, and everyone laughs, but you can't say the N-word. But it's literally the same severity, in my opinion. It might
Yeah.
be controversial. But, I stand by it. You can keep this on your interview. I don't care, but I
Oh,
stand. Yeah, and it's just like the general view of like Asians, especially Asian men in general. It's terrible in the U.S.
I mean,
I don't.
I get that, yeah. I mean, nothing is unrealistic, right? Because if you can go from zero to building a multi-million dollar business within like a year, then imagine what you could do in decades. Like most people will spend that would think that that's impossible even in a lifetime. But if you can do that within a year or two, then you can
It's
do
really
it.
because businesses, in my opinion, if you try, you can definitely like building businesses, making money. It's not a hard thing to do, especially making like seven figures. I don't think it's a hard thing to do, especially in this world with AI so prominent in vibe coding. It's just a matter of fact that they want to do it. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't know. Let me know if like I'm going over the top,
No, no,
but
no,
that's
you're good. Yeah. I mean,
my personal.
I appreciate that you're
But
authentic and natural because, you know, like the reason why I like doing this podcast is because online you have a lot of inauthentic surface level interviews or videos, reels that are fake, but it's very rare to see behind the scenes authentic, to the details kinds of videos, looking at high performers, like really interesting people, if that makes sense. So, that's the whole point of all this. Yeah,
yeah, of course. I mean, I think you're doing a great job. And
appreciate it. Now we have a long future ahead, so we'll be doing a lot together for sure. All right. Do you want to drop your Instagram or your Discord or whatever you want? Your what medias are you on? Or if you want to share, or if you don't want to share, that's completely fine.
I only use Instagram. If I'm being honest, I do use
Or
Reddit, but it's kind of
you don't want to.
under the blanket, under the table right now.
Okay.
Um, I guess do I type it in or do I just say it like the letters?
Oh yeah, you can see it, and I can put it on the screen right here.
It's like Ansen, so it's Ansen. That's my first name, and then Liu with two U's at the end.
Awesome. And if any of you guys are interested in working with Anson or learning from him or just talking to him or anything, then there is a link in bio where you can fill out a form. Just take a few seconds to put in your contact information, what you're interested in, a little bit about yourself, and I'll put you in contact and you can learn from him, work with him, talk to him. So yeah, it's down below. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for the pod.
I appreciate it as well.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. That's for the pod. I'll see you guys.